Hey everyone, Humphrey here with RouterGods. We are back with a resume review. It's been a long time since we've done a resume review, so here we go. We've got a resume from someone on the East Coast of the US. He's actually in Virginia, and he's been a network support technician, a PC technician, desktop tech, and he wants to get into network engineering and eventually a network architect position. So we've got his resume, we've anonymized everything as usual. And once again, we do this as a free service in RouterGods. So no membership fees. You join RouterGods.com, get into our Discord, and you can request a resume review free of charge. Okay, so we're looking at his resume. It is 3 pages, and he's been in the industry. Let's just kind of take a quick look at the layout. Certifications up top, okay, not a problem. Work experience, and he's got work experience, network tech, network communications, technology specialist, desktop tech, tech support. All right, going back to 2016, so that's 6 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots in 6 years. It's kind of we'll take a look at what those jobs are, but that's a little high. And then he's got his education. We've got community college, we've got a university, and we've got a technology academy down there. All right, so 3 pages for 6 years. A little bit long. I would probably narrow that down to 2 pages, but let's start from the top. Certification. So I've got his Cisco Certified Specialist Enterprise Core. He's got the dates in there. Got a couple FortiNets, NSE and NSE. Okay, cool. I might want to consolidate that, the NSE 1, 2, and 3 into one line. That way you don't waste 3 lines. We've got the CCNA, and then we've got a couple CompTIA certs. So, okay. So I would save a couple lines here by consolidating the NSE, do something like 2 and 3, and then you could put the different dates or last certified on the latest date, which is February 23rd, 2022. That way you don't need these 3 lines. And it looks like these are indented. That's probably my fault for the import. And then I would combine the CompTIA certs, do something like this. Of course, you would spell it out, put in the latest date, which would be, I think March 2021 is fine. You don't need to put the exact date in there. That way you save yourself some time. And depending on the job that you're going for, you may want to put the FortiNet certification up top or the Cisco certification up top. You probably should also summarize everything into one spot. So keep all the Cisco certs together, keep all the FortiNet certs together. Okay, looking at the work examples, we've got, he works for a healthcare system, WAN support, October 21, so he's coming up on 1 year. And let's see how many bullet points he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wow. So succeeded in initial triage of wired and wireless network related issues. Nope, kill that. Static and dynamic profiling of network devices with Cisco ICE. I guess that's all right. And the reason I deleted the first bullet point is the whole reason you're a WAN support technician is to troubleshoot and fix WAN and wired support issues. So yeah, it's basically you wasted a line telling people what you did. So we know what you did. You're a WAN support technician. Administration and troubleshooting of Cisco and Juniper infrastructure, configuration and troubleshooting of a network. So I would just combine I would just combine this, Cisco ICE, keep all the Cisco stuff together. Routers and switches. VMware VeloCloud. And then be specific. What exactly did you do with VeloCloud? Were you setting up templates? I don't know if VeloCloud has templates. I'm assuming they do, but were you setting up templates? Were your administration? Was everything already set up for you? So be specific there. Be specific here. utilization of info blocks, IPAM and DHCP services, utilization. So did you just use it? Did you administrate it? Did you set it up? If you just used it, I would kill this. Analysis of network workload, the utilization of, so like when you say through the utilization of, this is what, that's very passive voice. So I would just say, and just do that. In your environment was SolarWinds, Netbox, and Cisco Prime, right? Knowledge of multiple vendor portfolios. No, just kill all of this. You actually already have this. Cisco routers, switches, Juniper. Okay, so you can consolidate all of this, and all of this, and all of this into 1 or 2 lines. So just group that all together. Basically, you're saying the same thing just in 3 different ways, so you're wasting a lot of lines there. Initial triage of network outages at sites by the utilization of BGP. Okay. Okay, how can we, very wordy there, very wordy, of sites, yes. Initial triage of WAN outages with initial triage of WAN, BGP, and EIGRP outages, routing problems. Something like that. So initially, I forget how many lines you had, 7 to 8 lines. You could probably consolidate that to 4. So 3 to 4 bullet points per job. Anything more than that, you're getting a little bit too wordy. Also, what I would probably do, depending on the job that you're looking at, I would move the initial triage up here, and as you put this in, remember that when you interview, your hiring manager is going to look at this first line, expect BGP questions and expect EIGRP questions. Because if you came to me and you had this, I'm going to hit you with BGP and EIGRP questions because you've been there for nearly a year, and this is a big healthcare system, so I would expect you to have some pretty good stories. You know, actually I have at least 2 to 3 stories about this type of stuff. Okay, so that was the first one. Let's take a look at the shipbuilding company here in Virginia. And you were there for 2.5 years, 2.5 years, not too bad. Maintenance and operations of a local area network? No, okay. So describe the network. How big was it? How many routers? How many switches? How many computers, right? Don't say, yeah, you administer a network. That's the whole purpose of your network communications position or WAN technician or whatever. Describe the network to me. Configuration and installation of software. Okay, that's, once again, you're telling us what you do. Administration and troubleshooting of LAN, WAN, and classified networks. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. Classified networks. So if I don't see a security clearance here. So I don't know how this works. If you're administrating and troubleshooting classified networks, do you need to have a security clearance? Thought you did, but maybe not. Maybe it's a low-level classification. So I would. That's pretty good. Administration and troubleshooting of classified network, right? Cool. And I mean, that's something to put together. Depending on who you're applying for, you may want to put this closer to the top. Overseer of network replacement and overseer of managed network replacement and hardware. So describe what this is. Be specific on what that was. What was the budget on it? How big was it? How many computers did you replace? Utilization and processing of Cisco iOS. Okay, you worked in a Cisco shop. Boom. Okay, wow. Environment, right? Cisco, routers, switches, ICE, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? Administer patches of, yeah, okay. That's what a network tech does. Configuration of 9K, okay, pretty beefy stuff there. I mean, that's good stuff. I would probably put that closer to the top. Be prepared to answer questions on that. And financial management lead of the network department, handle invoices. Yeah, okay, that's good. Financial management lead for the network department. Okay, that's fine. Keep that in there. Okay, then the next position, nearly 2 years as a technology specialist, advisor for diagnosis of public safety end user issues. Okay, how many? Police, fire department, like be specific here. System owner of Palo Alto, scheduling software, server administration. I guess, okay, so this is the environment. Environment. Okay, you can consolidate a whole bunch of these lines under that environment describing the corporate environment. Perform network and system admin tasks. Okay, you're describing what we're doing. Utilize ServiceNow. Okay, you could put that under the environment. You did ServiceNow. Directed training classes for body cameras and Planet. Okay, whenever you direct direct training classes, that's good. I like teaching classes. Put that closer to the top. And then, holy moly, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got rid of a couple, so I think there were like 7 or 8 lines there. I mean, we're talking 15. That's too much, man. Too much. So, procurement representative. That sounds good. Capitalized troubleshooting by the remote use of. Okay, kill that. Led the implementation. Implemented. 2-factor authentication. Understood that it's for the department. Be specific. How many computers was it? How many end users, etc. Secured potential candidates of the secured potential candidates. How many? How many candidates? How many did you eventually hire? What did you do in securing them? Did you interview them? Did you find them on LinkedIn? Troubleshoot mobile devices. Yeah, that's good. Utilize BitLocker. So kill that one. Supported Windows. Okay, kill that one. You were desktop support. That's understood. Management system develop lifecycle. Blah, 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 blah. Kill that one. Okay. So when you troubleshoot mobile devices, what did you use? Did you use an MDM? Did you use Mobile Iron? Did you use Meraki SM? Yeah, so very wordy, way too many bullet points for this. Yeah, cut that down to 4 or 5, maybe 5 on the max. Okay, desktop support technician, you were here for August to November. So that's September. I don't know if I would even put this in here. And then you also have March to May, so that's April. Yeah, these two, really think about whether you want to put these in here. And then this, you lasted less than a year for the university technical support consultant. I wouldn't, yeah, so you got a 4 technical support, desktop support that you didn't last for too long. I would, you can consolidate in here, just put in desktop support, the company, the organization, the dates, and then you could do something like this. Desktop support 1. So you see where I'm going with this is all of this just consolidate, compact it into one, because you're not going for a desktop support role anymore. You're going for a network engineering role. So if you're going for a network engineering role, why are you concentrating on the bulk of your content of your resume on desktop support? You want to concentrate, have the eyeballs more on the top for the network engineering stuff. Like the stuff at the top is what you want the recruiters and the HR folks to look at. And if they want more details about the jobs that are 2017 and earlier, then you can have them ask. All right, going to the education. This is fine. You graduated, bachelor's in science and business administration. That's fine. Completed IT classes. Okay, you don't need to say completed. Just IT classes such as, just list them. Just list the classes. 2 word a year. Completed business classes such as marketing. Okay, that just kill that. Member of the information sciences. Okay, and then you're a VP. Okay, pro tip here. If you're the vice president of the club, you're also a member of the club, so kill that. Going down to community college, you've got your graduation date, that's fine. Member, VP, same here. If you're a VP of the club, you're also a member. Member of Alpha, Beta, Gamma, that's fine, that's fine. Microsoft Office class completion, don't need that. And then this Technology Academy, 2006 to 2010, just kill that. Okay, so that is a quick run through of this resume. I would rate this, I would give this a C, maybe a C+. Putting the certifications at the top, that's good, you can consolidate it. The listing of the jobs, consolidate everything past 5 years before, consolidate the desktop support stuff. You don't need as many bullet points, you're too wordy on the descriptions. But there's some good stuff here. I think if you clean this up, you can get this to a pretty decent resume, and eventually get some eyeballs on it. All right, Humphrey with RouterGods. Thanks a lot, take care. And if you have a resume review, or you would like a resume review, come to routergods.com. We do it for free, we do it all the time. Stay safe, take care, bye.